lived in Feathertown, Tennessee for my whole life. Ever since I was young, I've been a little bit different. I was the only one to take the ACT in my whole town, and I drove 4 hours to the nearest testing location. I made a mistake in high school, though, and had to put off my academic plans to raise a family and get married. This is my husband, Cub, and we work on his parents' farm. We've been together since high school, and we have 2 kids together. This is my son, Preston. He's in 2nd grade and very involved in academics. It's great to see his love of science and interest in reading.
Ma'am, the blood tests all came back negative. All the vaccines are up to date. I'm at a loss of what could cause such a substantial illness in a whole herd.
What do you mean you don't know what is wrong with the sheep? This is what I'm paying you to know.
All of us in the office looked into it. We can't find any explanation, ma'am.
The ewes are looking worse and worse every day, and I don't think that the lambs will make it through the winter. This is not the seasonal stomach bug they got over last year, and my income is resting on this.
I've gotten reports from farms across the town. Sheep's, cows, they're all showing the same symptoms. This seems to be a much bigger problem, ma'am.
Waste of $60 for that phone call. Cub, I don't know what to do. All the sheep are so sick, and I don't think they'll last the winter. The vet has no clue what it is, and I don't know, ever since your dad started using DDT. Cub, I'm serious. If it's killing all the bugs, it can't be too good for the sheep either.
It's doing a damn good job of killing the bugs. It ain't killed no sheep. I mean, a sheep is bigger than a bug, and look at us, we're fine.
Cub, if we lose the sheep, we lose everything. We're already behind on the house payments.
I'm tired, we can talk about this later.
I knew he wouldn't get it. He never does.
Hey Dad, how's the farm? Not bad. How are all the animals doing? Good. Well, my wife Delarobia, she's been annoying me the past few days about like something about the DDT you're using, and for some reason she thinks that it's like harming the animals or the sheep. She even went to the vet. So how much DDT are you actually using? Wow, that's a lot. But okay, so you think it's okay? Well, then I think it's okay. It's good. All right, see you, Dad.
Hey Preston, how was school today?
It was so much fun. We learned about insects. Miss Brown taught us a bunch.
Oh, that's awesome. What did you learn?
I learned that insects have different types of species, and there's 3 main parts: the abdomen, the head, and the thorax. They're so cool, Mom.
That's awesome. I'm so proud of Preston. Even though all his friends want to be sports stars, he still wants to pursue science. I often see my younger self in him. Hey Preston, how was your day at school today?
It was so good. Miss Brown wasn't here today, though, so we didn't get to play with the crickets.
Oh, well, after you mentioned how much you liked the insects a few days ago, I got you an insect terrarium to play with.
Thank you, Mom. You're the best. I'm so excited for my terrarium. I love bugs. Oh, look at all these bugs. There's so many in here.
Hey Preston, how are your insects doing?
Good, let's go check them.
Let's go.
Look, they're inside.
Where, honey?
They're crawling inside the terrarium.
Take a look, Preston.
What happened, Mom? They're all dead.
Did you add anything into the terrarium?
All I added was the food from the instructions, and I checked on them last night, but I added soil from our garden.
I don't know, Preston. I told Cub it was the DDT that killed the sheep, and now it's gotten Preston's bugs. Maybe now he'll listen. I haven't even picked up a book since high school. I never even read them in high school. I drove almost 100 miles from Feathertown to the closest college to talk to a scientist because no one in my hometown even cares about science. He sounded pretty knowledgeable on the phone, but I'm worried I'll be embarrassed. I never even went to college. Hi, my name is Delarobia. I believe we talked on the phone about discussing my farm.
Oh yeah, I was expecting you. Let's talk over here.
So, I'm Dr. Ahmed Byron, and to be honest, I was a little confused when you called me about your farm. After all, I'm a little more concerned with climate change and the environment as a whole. I've actually been doing my research in this lab.
Well, after my father-in-law started using DDT last fall, all of the sheep have fallen sick. And I tried to convince my husband to look at the news, and he ignores my opinion. I was lucky enough to read up on the subject at a book I found at the local bookstore.
Oh, Silent Spring by Rachel Carson? What a pioneer. To be honest, we've been hitting huge roadblocks with big industrial companies and Americans who refuse to believe in the existence of climate change. I'm really glad someone as open-minded as you has come and talked to me.
The vet I consulted had no idea what was wrong with the sheep. I mean, do you have any opinions? Is this possibly a larger issue?
Yeah, so the use of DDT has been documented in areas with declining fish and bird populations, mostly caused by runoff that's absorbed by the plants. Maybe your sheep have been drinking or eating grass that's been contaminated with DDT.
My family will never believe that.
So I also grew up around here, and I get that it'll be really hard for you to convince your family, but use the book and use what you read on the newspaper and present it to them as facts.
Thank you, doctor.
Yeah, no problem.
Hey, Dad. I'm good. How are you? All right. Well, I actually want to talk to you about something serious today. Over the weekend, Della Robbia took a trip without telling me to some college and spoke to some scientist about something called global warming. Not sure what that is, but supposedly he agreed with her that DDT is bad and it might be even harming our sheep. And so, if it is actually harming our sheep, we should do something about it. What? I mean, come on, Dad. Like, it's a scientist. Like, he knows what he's talking about. Okay, I mean, if you think you know more than him. Okay, Dad, but maybe we should actually talk to someone who knows more about this. Okay, well, I guess you're right. We'll deal with this later. So, I called my dad last night.
About the pesticides?
Yeah, I told him about this Dr. Byron that he went to talk to about the DDT, and he frankly said that since he owns this land and he runs this farm, he knows more than any other doctor or scientist would ever know about this livestock.
God, Cub, you never listen to me. There's no way the bear knows more than Rachel Carson and Silent Spring and the scientists.
Della Robbia, just sit down, calm down. Like, we can
No.
talk about this.
I said more than I can already say. After a lot of thinking, I've decided to take my life in a new direction and leave Cub. I'll be attending college and learning more about climate change.
The year is 1970, and Della Robbia is pursuing an undergraduate degree at a community college in a small town not far from her home. Following the merger of numerous colleges during this period, including Kirkland and Hamilton, Radcliffe and Harvard, and Pembroke and Brown, the number of women admitted into colleges began to steadily increase. Della Robbia was one of the numerous women who took advantage of this trend, and is planning on using her higher education to obtain a job at the Environmental Protection Agency. Additionally, as a result of Della Robbia's and countless others' efforts to educate the public about the harmful effects of DDT, it was banned from use in 1972.